Hello ladies, it's Sue here, one of the Look Fabulous Forever ambassadors, and that is a hair care, skincare and makeup range for ladies with older skins like mine. And my skin is going to be 72 in January. So this morning I've put on my makeup, but can you guess what my topic is? I haven't put on my blusher or my lipstick, and don't I look pale? Not pale and interesting, but pale and rather ill, I think. So let's chat about blusher and lipstick, and specifically the pairing of lipstick and blusher. And Look Fabulous Forever have made this so easy for you, because the first thing you need to do in any of your makeup ventures is to identify what your skin tone is, what your undertones are specifically. I know what mine are. First thing I did was I went on to the Look Fabulous Forever website, and there's a quiz on there that helps you identify what your undertones are. And I suspected I was warm toned because I suit gold jewellery. Silver just doesn't go with my skin. Gold brings out those warm undertones which are there, and what Look Fabulous Forever have done is they've grouped the lipsticks into warm toned, the blushes into warm toned, cool tones and neutral, and you can decide. Warm tones are for people like me, the cooler tones is if you've got more of a bluey undertone, and the neutrals are those lucky people that can wear anything. So let's have a look at my choices of blusher according to Look Fabulous Forever. Here they are. So if I can hold three up at once, a bit like juggling. But we have the peach cream, this one. We have the desert rose, this one, which I think is a neutral. And then we have the coral pop, the darker one. So those three shades all complement my skin tone. For lipsticks, wow, there's such an array of lipsticks. And here's my collection. Aren't they gorgeous? They're all the warm shades and in different stages of wear, and all of those suit me. I have outlined my lips, and I'm going to re-outline them. I've outlined them slightly, and I'm going to re-outline them again with my strawberry lip liner, which is also to complement those lipsticks. And I'll show you how I pair mine. I'll start with a darker tone form first, the coral pop. And with my coral pop, I like to use russet. Where are you, russet? No, this is true coral. True coral and coral pop, you can see those go together. And this must be my russet. My russet and coral pop, they also go together. And yeah, and my foxy lady, where's my foxy lady? Let's have a, there she is. I think they complement one another. To go with Desert Rose is the medium shade and is very neutral. And I'd say I could wear all of those lipsticks with this. But I think I prefer to wear the Rosewood with this, and I think russet as well, and Foxy Lady again. My Foxy Lady and my russet. And then with the lighter shades, the lighter shade of blusher, the peach cream, I like to completely wear this with my reds. You know, if you think of your face as the art, you know, the stage. And if you think of your eyes, your cheeks and your lips as having the main roles in that, you don't want them to compete. So when I'm using a red lip, I don't want red cheeks. I don't, you know, it's great if you're in a pantomime, but not if you're going out for the evening. So I keep my eyes fairly neutral, and then I decide whether I'm going to go strong here and paler, or not nude but more subtle here. Or if I've got strong eyes, I might go for a more neutral lip, and a medium toned blusher. That's how I work it out. But if you think of 3, 2, 1, you can't have 3, 3 and 3. Rather have a 3, a 2 and a 1. So today, what I'm going to show you is the 3 on my lips. I'm going to go red because it is the season to be festive and we're wearing a lot of those bright colours. And black also. I like to wear a red lip with black. And then I'm going subtle on my cheeks. Think that as a 1 and my eyes as a 2. So it's easy as 3, 2, 1. So here we go. I'm going to outline my lips again because I've only lightly done them. And using my strawberry liner and my mirror, I'm going to try and look at you and look at the mirror at the same time, which isn't always easy. I like to take my lip line right on the very edge of my lips to give it a little bit more fullness. And the lip liners are so soft and forgiving, you can do that with them. And then I'll go with my lipstick and I'm going to wear Poppy. Poppy, as you can see, is one of my favourites. And because I've, it's not lost its sharp point, I'm going to use my lip brush to apply it straight into there. I think the darker your lipstick is, the more accurate you need to be with the application. And just colour in those lines. Already I feel my face coming alive. Isn't that the joy of lipstick? And look, Fabulous Forever lipsticks are fantastic because they're soft, creamy, they stay on. You've got your long lasting or your lustrous ones, but I find both are pretty good at staying on. And it's nothing really to put your lipstick in your handbag and reapply quickly after you've eaten or something, is it? To give this extra staying power, I'm just going to blot it on a tissue. Remember, like our mums used to do. And just go over again. So that's the Poppy. So when it comes to blusher, I'm going to take the Peach Cream, the lighter of those shades, and the blushes are lovely too because the cream to powder, I apply with my fingers, but you can apply with a brush. I apply with my fingers but blend, and I take it just above my cheekbone. I like to say where my cheekbone used to be. And it's very, very subtle. I'm going to need my mirror again for this. Very, very subtle. Can you see? Already I've just got that, I don't know, a little bit out of breath look. Nothing darker than that with the red. But what I do when I'm wearing my paler blusher is I take my bronzer and a brush and I just, wherever my brush, oh here it is, and just load a little bit onto my brush, not a lot. And then I use it as a contour. So I feel underneath where I put the blusher and just bring a line coming in. And on the other side. Can you see what I've done there? Don't get a fright, I'm not going to leave it that way. And then I blend. I normally have a bigger, rounder brush here, but it's not here. So I'm going to use this one and just blend like mad. That will give you a little bit of contour, but it will also add to that flush that you've got on your cheeks. You see, just that little bit of a subtle glow. And then pièce de résistance is the cinnamon lip gloss. It smells divine, and I'm just going to put it in the center of my lips again for fullness. And there we are. No more ill-looking Sue. Lips and blusher just bring your face alive. So let's just recap. We've got the blushers in Peach Cream, Desert Rose and Coral Pop. 3 fabulous shades for warm toned skins like mine. And then these glorious lipsticks. Oh, so then I get to juggle again. In all the warm shades, absolutely lovely. Any of those suit me, which is lovely. And yeah, that's how I pair my blusher with my lipstick. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, lady. I have such fun with putting my makeup on with you. If you did enjoy it, give us a thumbs up, share, spread the word about Look Fabulous Forever. It really is your brand of choice for ladies with older skins. And pop over to the website, find out whether you're warm toned or cool toned, and just look at the range of lipsticks and blushes that they have for you. Hope you have a lovely day, ladies. Goodbye for now.